Good day everyone, here I have the Graceful MM in Damier Ebene, so the ebony chessboard pattern. As you may recall from the previous video about Pochette Felicie, I had an eye on this bag for around 3 years before deciding to buy it. However, it was not available in November 2020 and I ended up buying a Pochette Felicie. But few months later, in June 2021, I finally did write to the store and I did ask about the period of waiting for the bag. And I added up that I want to buy it right away if it's available. And to my surprise, it was. So within a few days, I had this bag delivered. It was really in good condition. The gold hardware was shiny, there was no scratches on it, the leather strap was without a flaw. The canva had some tiny dents, but they were probably due to how the bag was stored, so flat and squished in the box. So there was no major issue I could find in this bag. At the time I bought the bag, I bought via Amazon an insert to fit the Graceful MM, and I kept waiting for it for around a month because it got stuck in customs. And if you ever got your package stuck in customs, you know what it means. It means extra forms, extra fees to be paid, and I really kept waiting for a messenger to contact me from FedEx. They never did, and I had to sort this out. I had there a bit of a drama with invoice, which didn't come, and I didn't know what to pay and how much, and there was a hurry up letter and threatening to sue if the invoice, like with some really ridiculous money to be paid. And of course I paid straight away when invoice did come finally. So at the very beginning, some issues with the process of getting an insert to the bag to Poland. Just that was a bit of a crazy. Okay, so I didn't use the bag for around a month. I didn't want to risk getting the inside of the bag dirty, having something spilled inside. I kept waiting and I finally got my insert. After using the bag for around 2 weeks, or maybe even less, I saw one day that this little part, this one here, the leather strap, the small tiny strap, from one side, stitches open up completely and this part was about to fall off. So, there was a bit of, just a bit of panic there. I did contact the person who deals with the claims and returns. Thanks to Facebook group, actually, I got the phone number to this person. And I did send a message asking about what shall I do. Well, of course, what should I do is to bring it back to the store or send it to the store. I didn't want to send it. I drove it actually there. It's 250 kilometers, but I really wanted to have it fixed. It was also my first visit to the store, so I wanted to combine these two things together. And I had this bag fixed, this part fixed straight away. However, you could see the difference between two parts, and one was really tight. The two ends were stick together, really firm, and really you could see that the brand is paying attention to details. And on the other side, this part looked quite a bit of sloppy, I'd say. So I kept checking if this part is still there, or maybe it fell off somewhere on my way home. So I was not quite happy with how this part looked like in the end. So you might say I was a bit of a picky. However, the binding was actually sticking out. You could see the stitches stick out outside, so it really didn't look good to me. And what I did was I wrote again to this person saying that I actually would like to have it fixed properly. So I had two options. I could send it to France or get a new bag. After some time of consideration, I decided for the second option. I did want a new bag. And was it good? Was it bad? Well, you will see in a sec. With the repair, it would take 3 to 6 months. And with a new bag, the awaiting time is 4 to 6 weeks. So this what made me choose the second option. But the bag I got was also not acceptable. It was not acceptable straight away. The gold hardware, I will show you in a second in pictures, they were just black. The scratches were all over it, and I didn't hesitate to send the screens to this SA, and he was actually shocked as well. It was not me being picky. He said it's not acceptable for the bag to look this way. For this gold hardware, it needs to be gold and shiny. So this time I sent it back, and after a few more weeks, I got this bag. So I can't say that these parts, they stick together. They're a bit loose, but they're loose on both sides. See? But nothing open up. The stitches hold quite tight here, and nothing sticks out. Looks good enough, I would say, good enough. So what else over time, over the use of this bag? I had some, I don't know if I can show you here properly, but there are some bits here coming from the thread, from this red thread, as well as white scuffs on the leather strap. However, this is supposed to be some kind of foil or maybe glue. Most of it was taken away. I had this bag with me when I was buying Pochette Matisse, and I asked about these white parts here, and they just cleared them from most of the part because they were literally appearing on the edge of this leather strap from both sides. Right now there's just a bit here left, but they're cleaned it up for me. As for the protection of the strap, I asked also about the twilly. Should I cover the strap with a twilly to protect the leather? The SA told me no, unless I want just the extra feature on the bag, but it doesn't protect the leather at all. There's the leather is already impregnated, so you don't need to use any extra sprays on the strap. There's also a tag, the leather tag here. You can have your initials printed on it if you want. Now I found the scuffs here that I was telling you about. You see this reddish scuffs coming from the red material which is inside. It was nicely seen. It comes from this red thread. So over time there is a bit of use on this bag. And with all the history with it, the issues I had, and also because I had so big expectations, some high hopes with this bag. It was my style of bag, the hobo bag I wanted. But the issues I got and so many, exchanges, it was a bit of a turn-off to me. Also, it was a rainy season. It was winter time, springtime. I didn't use this bag a lot. And I found myself for a brief moment that I wanted to sell it. Not with the profit. I wanted to sell for the same price. The price jump is right now quite high. I will tell it in a sec. But it was just a brief moment. And as soon as I posted the offer, I got some response. I got quite a good response. However, there were also people saying you should just appreciate the bag and you should use it. And I actually wanted to use it and wanted to appreciate it more. So deep in my heart, I didn't want to sell it, and it stuck with me. It is with me, and I don't think I will sell it. I did travel with it, finally. I did travel to UK. There was a lot of sightseeing with it, and I found it comfortable. Maybe not with the opening. There's a magnetic opening. This is this is underneath your arm, and you need to take the bag off to see what's inside properly. However, it's very spacious bag. It's 41 centimeters long, it's 35 centimeters high, and 14 centimeters width. Quite a big with the MM size. Some people stated that the strap kept falling from their shoulders. Well, I don't have this issue, but maybe it's because I'm a broad-shouldered person. So I didn't find any problems using this bag, and I finally do enjoy it. I use it as a hand luggage mainly, because right now my daily bag is the Pochette Métis. However, this one is nice to look at as well. I love looking at it. I love the pattern. I love this canvas, this kind of supple canvas. So I hope you did enjoy this review, and I didn't want to turn you off from this bag. This is my review, my experience, my story. You might have a thoroughly different one. So if you got any extra problems, you can write in the comments, share your thoughts and your story in the comments as well. And I hope to talk to you soon about the review of Pochette Métis as well. So stay in touch and have a look from every now and then if there is any new video uploaded. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Of course, failed editing. I wanted to share the current price with you. However, the prices keep changing, and the moment you will watch it, probably the price will be much different. But I wanted to tell you that from November 2020 to June 2021, there was only 200 zloty price jump, so it's not even the 50 euro. There was no jump at all, you would say. So I paid 5,240 Polish zloty. Well, in November that was the price, and I paid for 5,450 Polish zloty. Right now the price in euro, it's 1,400 euro. It's 1,310 British pounds and 1,890 US dollars. So it's over 6,000 zloty. It's probably something around 7,000. So the price jump right now, it's quite a price for a canvas bag, you remember. But regardless the price, it's in their lowest, in Louis Vuitton lowest price range. But whenever you pay 1,000 euro or 4,000 euros, you expect your bag to be, well, in a good condition. You pay your money for it, and it really shouldn't matter how much. The bag should be in good condition. So maybe to some it might be really being picky, but to me some of the flaws that this bag had, well, were just not acceptable. So I hope you enjoyed the video again, and talk to you soon.